please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
On the disinvestment figures that have come today, it's a landmark figure for you. What do you talk about the figure and what do you see? How do you see this as a trend?
See, we have reached the target of 1 lakh crores. We have crossed it marginally. And it had been a very comprehensive approach of investment management. We have used various possible options, which includes ETFs, buybacks, OFS, even IPOs. 7 IPOs has been done this year. So it has been a mix of all the products which we have used to achieve this target. And definitely it is a good sense of achievement and a good sense of satisfaction to the department.
So when we talk of Air India, the expression of interest document has been uploaded today. It was long awaited. We now know that 74% of the stake will be diluted and government will retain 24%. So just give a snapshot, what is the idea of the government, especially when it comes to disinvestment of Air India?
Today we have put up the information memorandum inviting expression of interest. The idea is, and all the contours of the transactions are in that document. I am sure you will find the details over there. 76% of stakes in Air India, along with 100% stake in Air India Express, as well as JV, which is the AI SAT JV stake. All are bundled into one. They are put up for sale. There will be some time for those parties who are interested. They will go through the document and then they will come out with expression of interest.
So on the debt side,
sir, requirement of the company which would acquire Air India in future, could you please elaborate?
See, Air India, we propose that there should be, it is suggested that it should be best endeavor to list it in 3 years after acquisition. And government will be retaining some stakes, so government will also participate in listing process.
So what about the debt side, sir? Can you give some clarity? What will happen to the debt? How have you looked after the debt in the EOI document?
See, we have seen the assets in the company, like airplane, like other assets which are tangible assets. And then how much is its capacity to hold working capital liabilities. Keeping that in mind, we have parked debt along with the net current working capital liabilities or net current liabilities to be parked. The exact details will come out in RFP, which are the line entries which will get parked there.
So when you talk of Air India as a totality, a lot of assets are there, as you said, apart from planes, etc. There's a lot of real estate and all. How do you plan to?
Only the core assets which are essential for doing the operation, they are being transferred with the Air India. Non-core assets, all non-core assets are being hived off to the SPV, which will be separately monetized, and whatever extra debt which we are parking there in SPV, so that will be met from there.
So what about ground handling, sir? Ground handling operations?
All these other companies will be sold separately.
So when we talk of the overall the EOI document that has come today, you've also said that a consortium can come together and bid for it. How do you see the interest, and by when do you plan to close at least the disinvestment of Air India?
Well, I can say this document is very well drafted. It will encourage a lot of interest, bringing all the operators in the domestic sector and all the other enterprises which have financial strength and want to diversify. This is a growth story. The divestment is for the growth of Air India, for exponential growth in terms of using its rights and entitlements which Air India enjoys. So I am sure there is a lot of upside and they will
any
use it.
Target that you are thinking in your mind, that
no,
how much do you plan to garner from this disinvestment?
I should not speculate on these things. Thank you.
So by when do you